Hey, what's good, folks? Your boy Acapella the Doorman. I welcome you here to ACapellicTV in Sunset, Brooklyn, bro. So today we got the homeboy Desmond Bonet from the Bronx, man.
Let me correct you real quick. Desmond Bonet, man. Everybody get it wrong.
What is it, bro?
Bonet.
Bonet?
Yeah, Bonet.
Damn, bro, that's crazy, man. So it's a pleasure meeting you for the first time, man.
I appreciate it.
Because you're the first Puerto Rican, man. The first Puerto Rican rapper that we have on the show, man.
I'm sorry about this for that.
Most definitely, man. And that's dope, you know? That's the first Puerto Rican rapper that's actually dope, you know? He really focuses on his craft, puts work into his craft, you know? He enjoys his stuff. And you're from the Bronx.
From the Bronx, South Bronx, man.
Yeah, which you told us that you found out about us through Nisa, which you went to school with Nisa.
Nisa Miracle, Grace Dodge, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, you know, it's a blessing, you know, that through that artist you got to know about us and you're here today with us.
Definitely, she's dope too. I never,
oh yeah, most definitely.
I never really knew she was singing and all that in school. I found out after, you know, we done graduated and all that, but she's definitely dope, man.
So today, matter of fact, let me show you, man. So he gave us today, man, his latest mixtape that is titled September, right?
September. Success embodies purpose through expressive melodies, bringing everybody rhythm.
Damn,
the whole acronym.
Yeah,
my birthday September 9th, so that makes it a little more special, but the whole meaning is...
So this is why you titled it September?
Yeah.
Because of your birthday and you
It started off because of that, but I like to play on words and letters a lot.
Yeah.
Like before I even had the name Desmond Bonet, I started as DUC, and that stood for Dominant Until Chapters End.
Damn.
So when I named it September, I'm like, damn, I can't just do that. So if you break it down, success embodies purpose through expressive melodies, bringing everybody together.
Yo, most definitely, man. We gonna rock this, man. I appreciate it because like the first artist actually brings us a tape, man.
You gotta promote the right way, man. If we had a tape right here, I'd had all the CDs up, but you gotta promote the right way, man.
Right.
I got them all the time, man.
No lie, man.
And this is the free one, so...
Oh yeah, where?
Anyone who hasn't heard it, go to my SoundCloud or DatPiff, type in Desmond Bonet and get it now, because I got something special coming real soon.
Because you told us that you have a couple of female artists on here, right? Singers.
Yeah. Lena the artist, this one, shout out to her, she real dope, real dope.
But this is only for the deluxe edition, right?
Yeah, the deluxe version. Let me see where I want to start with it at. Alright, so this is my fourth project. This is the first project I'm actually calling a full album. Shout out to O'Fernal, my producer, my engineer, my videographer.
So this is not even a mixtape anymore, this is mostly an album.
This is a full album, conceptually, just everything, the whole tone of it, everything, full album. Originally produced from beginning to end. I went in the studio, recorded 15 choruses. Had O'Fernal just... I'm speaking to him, giving him ideas. He built the beat around the chorus. I went back, did the verses, laid everything down, and he went back, finished everything. You know, production-wise. So everything.
See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Go into a professional studio with your producer, man, and recreating something and making it even a better version, you know. And not just a better version, but even more songs. I'm guessing, right?
No, definitely. It's all about. So I've been to many studios before this. When you connect with somebody and you got that right chemistry,
you can make magic.
You gotta stick with that.
Yeah.
I could literally speak to this dude for 5 minutes, and me personally, I can't make beats. I don't play piano. I used to play flute when I was little. I'm trash now. I don't do none of that. I give him a sound, like I'll mumble something, or I'll give him a little tone, and he'll find it real quick. Boom, 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 boom. So I could feed him ideas, and he'll make it come to life. So that's why I was like, you know what? I don't want to pre-write nothing. I don't want to use no industry beats. I don't want to do any of that. I'm gonna record everything acapella. He finagled it for me, finessed it crazy, built the beat around it. I went back, finished it, and we came up with this whole project. So
shout out to the homie, man.
Yeah, O'Fernal, that's my video. The video you saw, he shot that for me. He co-directed it with me, edited it for me, engineers my music. I go to his studio, so we did that. And this is the first project that I've been gaining a lot of requests from.
Yeah. Yo, but you know what's dope about this project, man? Yeah. That, you know, certain artists say, you know, we got music for the ladies, music for this type, music for that type. But, you know, certain artists don't know how to master it, you know? They say if it's for the ladies, you know, they go either too hard, like meaning hardcore, they don't know how to finesse it, you know? But you're like, I want you, you know, the music video that you just dropped, which we're gonna get to real soon. You finessed that song real good, man, you know? It's like you didn't go too industrial or too underground. You just fixed it to the point where you felt comfortable to your own style, your own craft. You know?
It started off as an experimental track. I ain't write it for me, to be honest with you.
Ghostwriter for somebody else.
One of my goals is to like really get into, you know, songwriting for R&B artists. I used to want to be a singer. I just can't sing for shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wrote that. Just to, I'm like, you know what, let me record, let me write this, let me record it, let me throw it to the side. I'm gonna sell it to somebody. Everybody was like, nah, you should do it. Because the hook started off different. But I rewrote it, fixed it up for my voice, and I'm like, fuck it. If it don't work, people won't let me know. If it do work, that's good for me. So I did my little whisper, Tory Lane singing type thing. Yeah. One of the booth, and everybody started liking it, man.
Damn, man. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So tell us about the video, man. How did you even get the concept? Because the song is about, let's say a lady, right? She thinks that you don't love her because there's basically you're busy, you know, like this kind of lifestyle, being a rapper and artist, or just basically like into this business. You know, sometimes you have to, as a man, you know, you have to make sure that your family's tight. In order for that to happen, you sometimes have to, you know, dedicate some time to this so that you could dedicate more time to this later on, you know. And sometimes they don't quite understand that. And then you said, like in the song, you try to make her understand, you know, you still love her, because after you're done with everything that you had to do, you still come back and you show her that, you know, she really means that much to you, you know. So like, and I saw the other videos that you had, you know, like the concept, I like how it is because you tell the stories, you know, you make it like into a movie mixed with a song.
That's my main goal when it comes to my videos. I don't want to just, you know, no offense to everybody that do that, but it's just not me. I don't want to be in front of a building with a bunch of my niggas with liquor in their hand and all that. That's not me.
It's like I tell my boy, you know, there's a lot of rappers that already do that, you know, like a lot of rappers just rapping in certain places.
It's too predictable. I feel like I'm a songwriter first. I don't have the original story of I'm in the lunchroom beating on the table and me and my niggas is freestyling. That's not my story. First time I've figured out I could rap, like I wrote a full song. So I'm a songwriter first. I take rap serious, so I can always, you know, rap when I'm supposed to, but I'm a songwriter first. And I feel like I'm a fan of storytellers, Slick Rick.
Oh, my favorite, man.
You know, Eric B, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, you know, shit like that. J. Cole is an amazing storyteller.
Man, you grew up with the freaking
Joyner Lucas, I don't know if you know about him.
Man.
So I feel like when
his stories are crazy, man.
Crazy. I feel like when you telling the story, it's like writing a movie. The script could be amazing. Yeah. But once you bring it to life, that takes it to a whole nother level. Yeah. So I look at each one of my songs as scripts telling a story. Yeah. How can I bring this out in a visual form? Yeah. Now with I Want You, I wanted to show the different side of the coin. Every time you hear about relationships having trouble, it's the first thing that comes to mind. Cheating. That's the first thing that people go to. Oh, he must have cheated. That's probably why it didn't work. Or she must have cheated. That's probably why it didn't work. So I wanted to put my real lifestyle into it. When I'm in studio, like right now, I'm calming down. I'm doing interviews. I'm doing shows. I'm in the studio. I'm in the studio not too frequently because I'm working on the deluxe version. So right now it's a little calm. Yeah. When I'm in real work mode, I'm in the studio every week, 5 hours at a time. I'm constantly coming up with video ideas. So I wanted to throw that into the video. It ain't no cheating, ain't no none of that. It's just simple. A lot of people can relate to it. I'm busy.
Yeah, cause you put that in the beginning. You said like, you know, the mixtape is ready. You know, like I'm back. And that's why I'm like, oh shit, that shit is dope. Because as an artist, you know, an artist to another artist, that you can see that you be like, yo, that's some true shit. You know, like only she would understand that kind of shit. You know,
I wanted to throw something that was relatable and something that's real. Like I'm coming home, the album is done. I'm excited about it, but she's just kind of fed up. It's been a couple months of me not answering the phone calls, coming home late and shit like that. So I wanted to incorporate something different. I didn't want to go to typical, oh, he got money, he got bitches, so he cheated and now he's gonna buy me whatever to fix it.
Yeah, because you know,
I'm busy and I'm making it right. And I'm a Virgo, and everybody that knows me when it comes to women, I'm very sexual. And that's why the song, that's why I'm talking about what I'm talking about. The song is called I Want You. Like, my way of showing you that is, you know, in that sexual way.
Well, I don't know about that, man, but you got it well into the storyline, man. You know what I mean? But it is dope, man. It's a dope concept, man. And seriously, I think you're gonna go mad far, man, because, you know,
appreciate it.
When it comes to storytelling, man, it's something that I myself, I'm very attracted to, you know, because it's like, you want to tell a movie. It's like, it's not like you just want to go and rap and say a song. No, you want to go and tell like a full story. You know,
it's like taking a Michael Jackson route.
What?
Feel me? Like, he was spending $1 million on his video. He could have did some simple shit.
But that shit
went in the backyard of his house and did something, you know, mediocre. Yeah. It's still gonna go crazy. He Michael Jackson.
That's true.
He put money into it at the makeup, you know, just doing that movie shit. So, being that I direct all my videos. Shout out to Oferno, he directs them with me, but I write all the treatments and all that, come up with all of my videos. I'm like, eventually I want to direct full-length films. Feel me? I got a mini movie on my channel right now that's 15 minutes long called Fatal Love Feels Good. So that was like my first tackle at, you know, movie shit. And that's what I plan to do, and I look at all my videos as the practice for that. And like I said, all my videos, all my songs, you can look at them as scripts. The video is turning into a movie.
Damn, son. Yo, I could relate a lot to you, son, because that's exactly the way I am, man. You know, like right now, well, when it comes to the backyard thing, you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing right now, you know? But,
no, not to anybody do that. You gotta start somewhere. But if you want it to be different, you can even find creative ways to do shit in the backyard. See, sometimes simple-minded people, they'll just see a backyard, that's it.
No. But
me, I'm looking at the whole backyard. I'm like, all right, what can we do on that corner? How can we finagle this? What can we put there to make it not even look like this? And I'll shoot a whole video, and you might not even know, like, oh, all this shit was done in one backyard.
You could do so much in just one location, you know. Just depends on how much you really want it. You know?
Fatal Love Feels Good was literally within the premises of one full location. My apartment, the back of my building, the parking lot. And I still made that whole thing where Paranoid was literally one location. But with the edits and the graphics, you can't even tell. You gotta be creative with whatever you using as your surroundings.
I like the style.
Cause you gotta look at it like this too, man. I critique my shit as if I'm a fan of it.
Yeah. Cause you can critique your stuff like, oh, is it the best? No, you have to critique it to its highest point because you want it to be better than anything you have done, or that person who expects, you know, like a professional. You want to make that person be like, yo, I don't know, like he did like this with minimum wage, like not minimum wage, but with a little bit of money, but it looks amazing, you know.
And like I said, I judge it like a fan, so I gotta take myself outside of myself and ask, like, is this worth watching?
So
am I gonna watch this shit? Am I gonna share it? Am I gonna download a snippet and want to share it on my Instagram and tell people they should watch it? So if it's something that you're passionate about, you gotta take it serious, man. I take my videos, I take the music serious. You're not gonna catch me in front of a building, my niggas, with liquor lane and cup.
No, because that's a typical rapper, you know, the typical rapper who's
like, what's the point? It's a million niggas doing that. How am I gonna be different if I'm doing the same shit?
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, I take it serious. All my songs, I look at them as scripts. My videos is the movies. Sure. So whatever you like in the song, the video.
I Want You music video, man.
Yeah, that's
YouTube, right?
YouTube.com/TheRealDeuce. Oh my God, I Want You, which is the most recent one. Paranoid is still up there. That's still fairly new. Born Winter, which started everything for me for this album.
Can you talk to us about those other two tracks?
Yeah. Paranoid is another favorite. Shout out to TMW. He's another one of my artists on my label, FLND Entertainment. And that chorus I wrote for him. That was supposed to be on his project.
Dang.
He couldn't find a way to, like, you know, really add his style to it. So I said, fuck it. Say the hook for me. Say it on my joint. Like I said, Oscar Oferno built the beat. We went, did it. It's not even like it's not even like one official concept to that song. That's like one of the real joints that I said, yo, let's just rap.
Damn, so you're not even playing with this, man.
I don't know, man.
Yo, so why are people sleeping on you, man? What the fuck?
Listen, man, I could sit here and I could give you 1,000 reasons. I could blame 1,000,000 people. At the end of the day, and this is something just for everybody watching, at the end of the day, if you want something,
better go get it, man.
Get it yourself.
Yeah, sure. And that's something
I fully cut you off. I'm so good, this is my 4th album, like I told you. I made a mistake of listening to everybody on my first project, Music Volume 1. Then I listened more, Music Volume 2. Music Volume 3, I started to kind of shun everybody out. And yeah, that's when the ball started rolling. I got in contact with Inferno. I shot a video almost every month throughout the year. This was end of 2014, beginning of 15. I shot a video almost every year. End of the year on Christmas with my mini movie, Fade What Feels Good. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do something that I completely want to do. I'm gonna go super personal. I'm not gonna care about what this person like, what that person like. I'm not gonna try to sound like what everything that's out. I'm gonna cultivate my own joint,
it's like most
and I'm gonna just go straight through.
It's like most successful people, man. You know, they start off listening to a whole bunch of other people, but once they don't give a shit no more, and they say, you know what, I ain't gonna listen to anybody else anymore, man. I'm gonna do my thing.
Exactly.
And that's when
it starts working when you figure out that this is when you say the words, this is my dream, this is my passion, this is what I want to do.
Hey.
You know how many times a day I hear, yo, you should go back to school. you should go to college. You should get a trade. You should do this.
I mean, it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but I feel like when you know what you want to do and you're willing to go through certain things to do it, listen to nobody. I finished high school. College is not for me. Shout out to my little brother. He just graduated. Shout out to TNW. He just graduated. So I'm kind of living through them. They graduated. I graduated. I got a degree now. You understand what I'm saying? But I know what it takes to get where I want to go. I don't mind going through the trials and tribulations to get there. Some people are scared of it, so they fall back on something that's easy. Yeah. I work a 9 to 5. I gotta go to work tonight, 12 to 8 in the morning.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying?
Here today.
I pay for all my videos, pay for my studio time. I do everything myself. I know what it takes. I got my little moments where I'm complaining and say, damn, I need more money, but at the end of the day,
I know what you mean, man.
I know exactly what it takes. So it would be easy to just go back to school and eventually finish in however many years and get this great career and things like that, but I'm not going to be happy. The money going to be there, but I'm not going to be happy. Yeah. I prefer the happiness before the money.
Yeah, because then all that money that you want to invest in, let's say your dream, you're going to have to invest it into school, and then everything goes there. Like it's like a process, you know, because either you invest here or you invest here. You can't be investing in both, because then nothing gets done.
Exactly. So right now, I sacrifice what I would look at as the small things. Yeah. I don't go on vacation.
So man, September 2017, this September. I say September twice because the album is called September, man. So I'm telling y'all, this guy be
the album is still new. I dropped it on my 26th birthday last year, September 9th. The deluxe version, July 4th.
July 4th?
Yeah, July 4th.
My bad, I confused this for September, man.
Hailing. I was going to do that, but I got some joints I need to hit for the summer.
Okay.
So there's going to be some good ones on there. I got a joint called Hailing from the Bronx on there. Shout out to TMW.
Bronx, man.
Money Mason is on that. Genos is on that. Shout out to Lena the artist. We got I don't know if I want to call it a remix or a part 2, but we got Drugged on there. She did a crazy job. When you hear her voice, crazy.
I personally myself, I love women's voice when they're singing. They just on me. It's just like something captivating. You know, you're like, damn, this is dope, man.
She killed it. It's all about the diversity, same thing you were talking about earlier, you know, how in my album I kind of get something for the ladies, you feel me?
Yeah, because most people don't understand that, you know, you cannot just always be rapping for the streets, you know, you gotta look at it, not to go back to the same thing, but I am. You gotta look at everything like a movie. Going back to my original point. Every movie is not just dark. Every movie is not just light. I like that, man, because you understand the concept of an album, man. It's not just everything for the streets. No, it's supposed to be.
Ice Cube today was a good
day. Hell yeah, man.
Ice Cube.
Yo, you heard his new song, Good Cop, Bad Cop?
I haven't even checked it out yet. I've been saying it online. I gotta check it. But his people was telling him like, nah, what you doing? Like, we gangsters, and he's like, what? Gangsters don't have good days. So I don't let where I'm from hold back my content, because I'm smack dab in the middle of the ghetto. You understand me? I'm looking at fiends every day. Feel me? Like, I'm poor. Don't let anybody come up here and try to front just because there's a camera here and tell you like, nah, I'm doing my thing and all that. Yes, I'm dressing good. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because of what your profession is, you know.
But
you know that
I make money to take care of my bills. I'm not out in the street, but I'm living in poverty. I'm not in $1 million mansion. I'm not in Jersey. None of that's what I'm trying to get to. You understand what I'm saying? But just because I'm in my situation, don't mean that everything is just dark.
No, everything. Yeah, that's what most people don't say. You know, they think like, oh no, his life is good because he's looking good. He's doing music. He's in this interview, but they don't understand that doing this dream, like, you're not that. First of all, you're in poverty. You have to work 9 to 5. You have to invest in your music and production, and studio and producer and all this music.
Everything.
All this costs a lot of money. You know what I mean?
And to everybody who's quick to shoot that down and say, nah, I ain't paying for that, this, and that. At the end of the day, you get what you pay for. Yeah. If you blessed enough to have somebody that's gonna work with you and give you everything for free, and y'all good, more power to you. I need that. Okay. But at the end of the day, you gotta look at it as a business. Sure. I don't fault and he's my official producer. Shout out to O'Ferno, he's my official producer, do my videos and everything. But at the end of the day, he got a family. It's still a business, so I don't mind putting money in his hand because he's helping me on a bigger scale. That's
what most people don't understand. You know, they get even pissed off like, nah, man, why you asking me for money? You have to understand, man, that I'm taking time out of my day where I could be using to get money to pay my bills.
I don't ask for shorts. I don't ask for discounts. Yeah. None of that. Sometimes I give some extra on top of what I'm already giving. Because for me, it's like I'm in love with this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I got not to get too deep, I got a song on the album called I'm Not Gonna Let You Win. First time ever I'm talking about depression, suicide, and all that shit. You understand me? Like, music does more for me than simple shit in life.
It's therapy, man. It's the way to...
It's all of that, man. So like,
to express it.
I do this shit because I really love it. If I'm never rich off of music, I'm gonna be okay because I know I can still go to the studio. I can still rap. Even if it's just for me, I can still do that. Yeah. It's not all about just the money and the fame. To be real with you, I don't even want to be in front of the camera. I'm probably gonna be the nigga that get big and then disappear and start directing other people and writing for other people. Because I just love doing it. And that's why I want to get more into songwriting for R&B artists specifically, because in my opinion, it's real easy to like tell their story. Crazy.
It's like right now, right? Like, I don't want to be in front of the camera, you know what I mean? Yeah. But this is something I'm building, so somebody else can
do it. You gotta use yourself as a guinea pig.
Because if you ain't doing it, then nobody else gonna do it. It's like for you, you're here doing the interview, but it's to promote your project to get it. That is coming out very soon in July. September Reloaded, man.
Yeah, September Reloaded, July 4th.
July 4th,
so
man.
July 3rd, midnight, 12 midnight. Y'all could expect that. I didn't even mention this. Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify.
Oh, so it's gonna be everywhere.
Tidal, Google Play, Amazon Music. This one is specifically on sale. And my fault because I cut myself earlier. What I was trying to say was, this is the first project where people been requesting shit from me. So, from interviews to performances to people hitting me up like, yo, you should do a video to this song. Or when this video's coming out, I never experienced that with my last 3 projects. So being that people been requesting it, I'm like, you know what? If y'all want it, then fuck it, I'm gonna give it to y'all. Mad people been texting me like, yo man, is it on iTunes? Son? Like, I don't got that piff on my phone, or I don't feel like downloading SoundCloud. Yo, is it on iTunes? You know, blah blah blah. So I'm like, alright, fuck it. So it's gonna be for sale. Y'all can stream it or y'all can buy it. Like I said, July 4th, Apple Music, iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, every online streaming service. It's gonna be on there, and we're gonna continue from there. So if you want the free version, No Love Laws, like I said, that's on my SoundCloud right now. But if you want to hear the new,
I'm actually gonna leave the link below, man.
Apple Music, man. So yeah, this description, link in bio, all that shit's gonna be there.
Yo,
man, so.
Even though it's not my project, man, I'm hyped for it, man.
I appreciate it.
I'm hyped, man.
I appreciate it.
It's like I'm doing a documentary very soon, right? With somebody else. And like, I'm hyped for that, you know, because it's like, it's not just because I'm being contracted to do this documentary, but because I'm being part of art, you know, like I love anything that has to do with art, film, music.
That's the best thing about this, man. Like, it's hard to speak to people who's not really into it. With conversations like this is refreshing because you understand the art.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Like you have to study, you have to like understand the background where it came from before you even talk about it. If you do it, you know, like you have to look really inside of it. Like, I mean, deep inside.
You gotta like just really like. I'm gonna give you an example. Right, I was having a conversation with somebody like 2 weeks ago, and they the whole time they were looking at me like I was crazy to the point where I was like, let me shut up. So they asked me a simple question. They asked me like, how do you come up with your ideas for your music and all that. The best way for me to explain that to them that had them looking at me crazy was I told them, I said, when I hear a beat, I see a color. Yeah. So I kind of look at it like a blank canvas for people that draw on it. And they kind of already know what they want on that canvas. Now it's just a point of getting it the right way.
Yeah,
so
because you could really, like, with the sounds, that you can tell, like,
exactly.
okay, I can talk about this. No, I can bring this in here. Oh man, Shorty's gonna dig this, man. Yo,
yeah, I'm gonna give you an example on Born Winner. When I wrote that hook, this was before the beat was made. I wrote the hook, and I started seeing like yellow with a hint of orange, you know, talking about the sun, right? So I recorded the hook. Well, I wrote the hook. Oscar recorded the hook. When he started, you know, playing the piano and adding the kick and all of that, I started to see it come out as a full sun. And I'm like, all right, boom, I know exactly what I want to go with the verses. So now when I'm hearing the beat, certain colors bring me to a certain mood. If it's a dark color, then I know, all right, this is probably gonna go a little street. If I see, like, you know, red, in my opinion, like red is kind of like anger and all that.
So you work a little bit different.
Yeah, like
you work with colors, and that's
yeah, like I kind of know where I want to go.
Yeah.
And once it starts coming to life, that's when the full picture comes out. Like I said, Born Winner, I started to see like yellow with a hint of orange. As the song got on, I started to see the sun and made more sense.
So keep taking your time with it, man, because I have one new music video that is now on YouTube. It looks dope. Storyline is dope.
Yo, y'all gonna really like it. All my fellas out there that wanna see a girl with a nice body, ass, and all that, it's in there.
A little bit of everything for everybody.
All the ladies that wanna see a different side of me that never got to, it's on there, man.
No lie, man. Damn, man. So this is gonna be like different, you know. This is refreshing because, you know, like I tell my boy, you know, like I'm looking for artists, man, that got something different, man. Like I'm looking for somebody who's gonna tell me a story. Like I'm not expecting him to be all conscious and shit, you know.
Yeah.
But like tell me a story from the bottom to the top in an album or a mixtape. You know,
you gotta be conscious of what you're doing.
Not just give me shit. You know, like I'm be honest with you. I don't want to hear shit, you know. Like I'm not really about that. You know?
It's too much of it going on, man.
Yeah, man.
It's too much of it going on, and at the same time, like. You just got, like I said, you just gotta ask yourself, you want to be different or you want to be the same?
How far you want to go?
I don't want to be different. I mean, I don't want to be fucking myself up. I don't want to be the same. And some people stick with wanting to be the same because they look at all the crazy shit it's gonna take for them to just be different. I don't mind going through the crazy shit.
Yeah, cause it's a long
You're not gonna hear me on a regular with auto-tune talking about like I'm not gonna do that. It's easy, I can write it for somebody else if they want it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I know exactly what I want to do. I know exactly how I want it to sound, and I know exactly the imprint I want to leave, and I know what I want people to think of me as soon as they hear one of my songs.
That's true. Because first they have to go through being ignored. They have to go through the judgment and so much stuff that they have to go through. You know, and you have to, like you went. No, the first thing is listening to everybody else. You know what I mean? So being like, and then saying, what the fuck you
gotta realize when something is yours, even if you at a state in life where you don't really know what to do with this thing that's yours, you don't even know what to call it yet. You just gotta keep in mind that it's still yours. So even if you haven't figured it out, no one can tell you how to figure that out.
It's like Myson said, you can't stop destiny, man.
Exactly. Nobody can tell you how to go through life. They could give you advice and tell you, oh, you should do this and you should do that, but nobody's gonna really go through the journey, go through the mistakes, go through everything the way you're gonna go through it.
That's true.
So once you say that to yourself and you believe it and you understand it and say that this is mine, I'm gonna do it, and you're good, man. This is my music. And I'm a grown man now. Like I've been taking music serious since I was like 17. You feel me?
You been doing music since 17?
I wrote my first song at 13. So took it serious at 17. Ain't really go full throttle with my own project till like 2021. And I'm about to be 27. So now at 26, shit is starting to pop a little bit.
So you alright, man? Because you already fucked up at a young age, so you should not fuck up. I went through all the bullshit of listening to everybody else and being a gangster rapper because they wanted me to be a gangster rapper, and then doing this because they wanted me to do that. At the age of 26 with the September, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm about to be 27, 8 in the working, man. So I'm kind of already there, man. So you know,
I took my time to go through all the bullshit.
Yeah, because once you're grown, like you can't really do that anymore because you get checked in these streets, you know.
You gotta figure out shit. You gotta figure out what you want to do.
And you're from the Bronx. It's way.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, and I don't even like throw this out there too much because I don't even talk about it in music. But like I come from a real family. Like I'm not soft. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like I've done some things, but you gotta ask yourself like, is that what you want to talk about? You feel me?
That's true.
At the end of the day, you could meet one of the craziest gangsters today, and he'll tell. And
they be more humble, man.
Hypothetically, let's say you meet a gangster and he shot and killed somebody yesterday. You think he gonna come up to you and say, "Yo, man, I did"? Nah, he not gonna look happy about it. 9 times out of 10, he's not gonna want to talk about it.
And that's the thing, though, like kids who live good, you know, the good life, and don't know, never seen crime, never seen this, like they don't know, like that these people don't want to be there, you know, like they don't want to go back. They're not happy because of it, like a certain shit that they had to do to survive, you know. It's not like they want to do it.
Growing up in this type of environment. And I don't even want to specify between boroughs, because you from Brooklyn. It's kind of like the same shit.
No, but I grew up in the 90s, so it was crazy. Oh. You know? Mostly in Sunset Park, bro. If it was a Sunset Park in the 90s, you wouldn't want to come here, man.
Like, it's crazy just growing up in this type of environment. And like you just said, 9 times out of 10, when you meet somebody, they don't want to be here.
They don't know there was guns, alcohol in school.
I'm a 90s baby, and I was born in 1990, and even like late 90s, early 2000s, it was real.
But it was still harder.
Yeah, like it was real crazy where I live. But like I said, man, niggas don't want to be here, man. See, right now, all of my money, every extra little penny I got, man, goes into the music, and it's not cheap, man. You heard me say it earlier. I go to the studio 5 hours at a time. I'm not even gonna tell you how much I pay an hour. Let me just give you that limit, like 5 hours at a time.
Our artists out there know how much it costs to rent studio, man.
Every other artist will do an hour. Hey, yo, my nigga, you free for 2 hours? You free for 30 minutes? I just want to do some ad-libs. 5 hours. Every week, faithfully, every Friday. When I'm in album mode, every Friday.
So, September, man. July 4th.
July 4th, September Reloaded. The free one is out right now. Go to SoundCloud.com/Desmond Bonet, or just type in Desmond Bonet.
Is there? How could it get a hard copy? Or that's not available right now?
Hit me up personally.
Okay.
Hit me up personally. Hit me up personally. Desmond Bonet on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat is Mr. FLND. Hit me up personally. If you close to me, I'll drop it off. If not, I'll mail it out to you.
Dang. Yo, I don't know what else to ask you, you know, because I understand myself, you know, like I'm an artist, like I love all this shit, and I like when I go to an interview, man, I want them to ask me, yo, like how do you did this, how you did that, like this company, the record label that you have, how you did that, like how did it all come together?
We can talk about that.
Like I wanna be able to talk about everything you want to talk about today, man, because you know, like I myself, when I go to an interview, I was like, damn, I wish they would have asked me that. So I'm telling you right now, what would you like to talk to people? What would you like to tell them? What would you like them to know about you, man?
Well, we could start off at this. Going back to my original point, you want something, you gotta take control of it. So I have my own label, FLND Entertainment. That stands for Forever Living, Never Dying Entertainment. The whole model behind that is creating a moment, turn that moment into a legacy. My niece is 10 years old, and she can sing a song word for word from Michael Jackson. You know what that is? That's legacy. How long has he been passed? Has he been dead? My niece wasn't alive when Michael Jackson was crazy. So for her to know a song from beginning to end, like that's legacy. Nice. Tupac, that's legacy. Biggie, that's legacy. Big Pun, Big L, Aaliyah, Left Eye. All these people, that's legacy. So FLND, I wanted to start my own brand and make music that I feel like in a couple more years or even after I'm gone, it's gonna touch home. So I'm making songs like I Want You that might not necessarily hit now, but I know it's gonna hit later. I'm making songs like Born Winner that can potentially be played at graduations, football games, basketball games. Like if you listen to that song, like that's like an anthem. You understand what I'm saying? So everything I'm doing,
check it out, man.
Everything I'm doing is for the legacy part.
SoundCloud.
So if I had to say one thing, that's what I want people to know about me. Like everything I'm doing, I'm working on it to have people appreciate even more later on. That can live past me to the point where even if someone don't know my name, they're gonna be like, oh, that Born Winner song, not even knowing they talking about like me and my song, or like that I Want You, or Paranoid. Feel me? Like this, Conflicted, a song that I did like in the heat of the moment of the whole Alton Sterling, Orlando Castile on the whole joint. You understand what I'm saying? Like all these songs that I do is so they can like live beyond me and start to grow their own legs and like do crazy shit that I never even thought was possible.
So the goal here is legacy, man.
Legacy, man.
Legacy, passion, dedication, and
Everybody watching, ask yourself this question, and if you have an answer, you on the right track. What you want to be remembered? When you're not here no more, what's that one thing you want people to remember you by?
Most people don't care. They say, you know what, I live today, I died tomorrow. Fucking man, I got my figures, I got this. Like, yo, like for example, if I die, man, I want to be remembered. Like, I don't want to like just be a ghoul such as just something like that. No, I want like to have like a legacy where everybody knows who exactly I was. But not because it's like, oh, he was the most rich and shit like that. No, I want to know like what I did for the culture, you know, what I did for certain stuff, or film or music, whatever it is, you know, like I did so much. Like like my goal is to bring New York back together, you know, bring them like to be that dominant New York that I love, man. That was back in the days where everybody used to work with each other, you know, just killing it, man. You know, like everybody's going to the South and stuff, you know, like I no disrespect, I love the South and everything, but I'm from New York, man. That's my city, that's my town, that's what I'm gonna represent. And
that's another thing that's kind of like killing it. Everybody before it was like every region dominated where they was from. You had people like Scarface and Pimp C, feel me, like Ludacris. You can even go back to the early T.I. where the South was like Andre 3000, Big Boy, Outkast, where the South was like sounding like the South. And then out here you had Jay-Z, you had 50, you had Diddy. Even going further back, KRS-One, going further back, you had Eric B. Rakim, like I mentioned earlier, Big Daddy Kane. Like all these people in different regions. Then you had the booty shaking music.
Everybody had a different sound too, a different kind of
everybody had a different sound. Like everybody had a different sound, and it dominated where they was from. Soon as the South started getting like super big, everybody started sounding like the South. So me personally,
I think it was weird for them, man, because you know since the beefs with 50 and all this other stuff, you know.
No, and don't get me wrong, New York is just a hard place, period. So even before 50, there was always like internal beefs and all of that. Yeah, but it was still like New York. Yeah. But as soon as the South started taking over the radio, then you got people like French Montana who goes to the South to get popular. You had Nicki who went to the South to get popular. And I ain't gonna lie, I do blame a little bit on New York.
Because they have New York
New York gives their own artists like the hardest time ever. You go to Atlanta, they supporting their artists crazy. You go to Miami, they supporting their artists crazy. New York is like, let me see. But before I support it, let me see. Instead of just supporting it.
Like you have to see the bigger picture, man. Like if this dude got flow, this guy got bars, probably he's struggling with money, but if you see in the bigger picture, you're saying, yo, this kid could probably be something. You're not just gonna be like, yo, it's like a record back in the days, they didn't say like, oh, we're just gonna sit there and wait. No, they used to take them and invest in them and bring them up, as development. But these people just want to be waiting and saying, nah, man.
That's because nowadays everything is so reachable, especially with social media. Because believe it or not, labels look at that shit. Yeah, they're not just looking at you like, all right, let me hear your music. Nah, let me hear your music. Let me see how many followers you got on Twitter. Let me see how many followers you got on Instagram. Let me see what your plays is looking like on SoundCloud. Let me see this, and that.
Yeah, basically it doesn't even matter you have talent or not. All you have to do is just be famous on certain accounts.
You could be the greatest songwriter in the world, but if you're not good with social media, it's not gonna work. And that's something that I'm working on now. Because I fucking hate Instagram.
I fucking hate social media too, man. I don't got time for that shit to be freaking typing and certain shit, but you're like at the same time, like this is the only way that
you gotta
reach out
do
to
it.
People,
So like I did with the I Want You video, I'll chop it up.
Now on YouTube, I Want You.
Go to Instagram, Desmond Bonet. Follow me. My link is up there. All my videos on down there. And then if you want to keep following up on the project and all that, I'm definitely on that.
Follow him on Twitter and Facebook. Right there's the certain platforms where he's going to talk to you, get back to his people, and show you love. If you text him, I'm guessing you're going to be able to text him back.
Definitely. Just DM me. Send me a DM, man. I'm on it. I don't really know y'all like that. I don't know about y'all texting me, but
No, man. Yeah, because you know how certain people usually want to reach out to their favorite artists and be like, yo, I appreciate that. Like I love that. When they talk to me, tell me, yo, I love your music.
That's exactly what gave me the idea to do the September Reloaded. So everybody was just like hitting me up with DMs and inboxing me on Facebook, sending me on Snap. Like, yo,
that's how you know when you got something.
Yeah, telling me like, yo, this song is my favorite and I love this video and that. And I'm like, damn, there's so many people is supporting it now. fuck it, let me continue it. Let me add some extra stuff on it to make it an even better album than what it was. Let me throw it out as a deluxe version. That way, that gives me even more time to work on the next one. Because like I said, 2018, like I got a lot for the rest of 2017, but 2018, people gonna love what I got coming. They gonna really love.
And I hope to see you. Most people don't know yet, but I posted on social media, man. Summerfest, ACapellicTV Summerfest is coming July 2018 on the 28th.
I'm there, man.
We definitely have to be there, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope, man. We're gonna bring out everybody from ACapellicTV, whoever's interested in going. It's gonna be dope, man.
Listen, I'm there. I got a full album with 15 songs. Let me know how long of a set y'all want.
Oh,
Feel me? I'll give y'all 30 minutes. I'll give y'all an hour, man.
No lie,
and by that time, S2 probably will be done, and then the Lovers Project will be done. So I'll bring Lena the artist, I'll bring TMW, I'll bring Inferno, man.
We're gonna work something out, man, for everybody, man. Certain time, you know, because it's gonna be in a public place for everybody. This is mainly for the artists,
yeah.
Because you guys are rocking with us, you know. I appreciate you guys coming through it, showing us some love, and
I appreciate you doing this, man. People don't understand how important like shit like this. I mean, sometimes people look at like, nah, he don't got that much followers or not that small. You gotta understand at the end of the day, when someone Googles your name, as many things as possible have to pop up. So when someone Googles Desmond Bonet, interview with ACapellicTV will pop up. My YouTube channel will pop up. These shows that I'm doing that's on camera will pop up. This interview will pop up. You gotta get your face out there, and this is something coming from me. Cause I used to hate this shit. Feel me? My manager will tell you right now, this nigga do not like doing nothing. He just wants to record the music, shoot the video. He might not even want to perform. And I'm even understanding like, alright, I gotta do these things.
I kind of understood that, you know, later on with time too. Man.
Yeah. Listen, I was a studio rat, man. I ain't want to leave. You want me to perform with it?
Damn, man. Yo, but I love it, man. I hope to see you in 2018 again, man.
Definitely.
Or probably sooner. You know, like this is a platform where the artists can come through and anytime they got a project out or they're about to take a project, you guys could just come through, which is something I forgot to tell the other artists. Yeah. You guys could just come through, say, yo, can we come through this day? Boom, we set something up real quick, you know, and promote your project, whatever it is that you have.
Definitely, of course. If I got another video, like I said, you got my number now, man, so we'll keep in contact on future videos that I got coming. I'm working on something for July for a video to come out to coincide with the Reloaded album. So anytime I got something new, I'll definitely come through, man. Even if it's just to shoot whatever, or you want to venture out and do something different, shoot a skit, or even if I need you for a video, man, I'm definitely
you let me know, man.
Definitely.
Yo, so I appreciate you coming here today, man. Before we leave, actually, can you tell the people your social medias, man, your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
man,
SoundCloud?
You can follow me on Instagram at Desmond Bonet, that's DesmondBonet. Twitter is the same thing. Facebook is Desmond Bonet Music. So first name Desmond, middle Bonet, last name Music. That's my music page. I might not accept your request if you find my personal page, because I'm trying to really focus on my music page. So go to my music page, hit a like on that. You can find out all new music videos. Even if I record a random freestyle and throw it out, most likely I'm gonna put it up there. SoundCloud, Desmond Bonet, DatPiff. Type in Desmond Bonet if you want to hear my previous 3 projects, which was under the name of DUCE. They all on there, Music Volume 1, 2, and 3. You'll find all 4 of my projects there. Shit, man. Snapchat, Mr. FLND, and yeah, man. Most likely you just Google me and everything will pop up. Google Desmond Bonet and everything, all the music, past music, everything like that.
Check him out, man. Desmond Bonet. Remember, September Reloaded. Coming out July 4th. September is now available on SoundCloud, DatPiff, AudioBot.
Yeah, not AudioBot, just on SoundCloud and DatPiff. I'm working on audio. They've been messing me up for like a good year. I haven't been able to put no projects on there, but I'm working on that, man. But right now, just SoundCloud and DatPiff, and 4 videos from the album September is out. Like I said, if you want to watch my old videos, I got like 12.
Actually, what's your YouTube channel? Because you have a different channel. I think it's your record label name.
Yeah. Well, the URL to the channel is youtube.com/TheRealDeuce. I'm trying to get my subscribers up so I can change that. So the URL is youtube.com/TheRealDeuce. But if you could just type in FLND TV, and the channel will pop up. So that's FLND space TV.
Alright, bro. So many blessings to you, man. I wish your projects come through. When your projects come through, man, we're gonna have to definitely post it up, man.
Definitely.
Gotta be posted.
Yeah, even if you want me to come back to rap.
Most definitely, man. We actually have to do that. I don't know if you want to do that, but right now, if you want to, let's do it, man.
Alright, fuck you. Just right now, or you want to get?
No, right now, let's finish the closing and then we go to it, man.
Alright, fuck you.
Alright, man. So what's up, man? So this is your boy Acapella Don. This is the homie.
I go by the name of Desmond Bonet, man. South Bronx to the Deaf Man Hill.
What's up, man? So see you till next time, man. Bronx, what up? New York, let's stay united, man. And let's get it, baby. Till next time.
I remember days when the only meal was white rice, tomato sauce with chopped onions for a little spice. Should them days still exist, we pray for better nights. So many talk about the hustle but won't sacrifice. Never been afraid to grind, music's the way out. Now I'm about to shoot a movie, let's see how directing plays out. Never for the gimmicks, I'm sick and tired of the fake shit. From all you fake niggas to fake butts on that fake bitch. Shout out to Kendrick, thought it was only me. Always loved some Tiger Stripes when it came to that curve piece. You know, the type to jiggle when she walked through. Unapologetic, crayon wearing hood attitude. Growing up, those the only queens we wanted. Body authentic, intelligence on 100. Only thing remotely fake, probably that wig piece. Shit, it was tight enough to pull, and I ain't saying a thing.